everybody. Magandang umaga. And Kalimera. Kalimera is the Greek word. I'm coming from Greece. First of all, thanks to Apo Belokas who included me in the panelists. It is a great pleasure for me to be here again. This is my second home. I have been working before for almost 10-12 years here. Unfortunately, I didn't learn Tagalog. Today, we will talk about the human, as the previous speaker said, and as I believe the next speakers will do. Very popular. The people are key elements, but also the most significant equitation part to establish an efficient and effective vessel operation. Except from having the competencies and qualifications to carry out their duties, the seafarers need also to have the necessary motivation, levels to accomplish excellence, adopt the corporate culture and values, demonstrate their commitment and loyalty to the company. And let's see some industry bodies' references. All ships require humans to operate them. Even if drone ships become a reality, they will still be built, maintained, and managed by humans. In other words, we are not going to lose our jobs. They are always need us. The human factors are the physical, psychological, and social characteristics that affect human interaction with equipment, systems, processes, other individuals, and work teams. It is the crew of the vessels, the staff and shore-based cooperation, and the support teams. Team working. Without that, we cannot do anything at all. The shipping industry is run by people for people. Again, they need us. People design ships, build them, own them, crew them, maintain them, repair them, and salvage them. People regulate them, survey them, underwrite them, and investigate them when things go wrong. Humans are not simply an element like the weather. They are at the very center of the shipping enterprise. They are the basis of its successes and the victims of its failures. The ILO, the International Labour Organization Convention, covers social and labor issues, including basic human rights, minimum wages, industrial relations, employment policy, social dialogue, and social security. The Convention number 147 is concerning the minimum standards in merchant ships for the following. All of this you will listen will be very known to you. Safety standards, including standards of competency, hours of work and manning to ensure the safety of life on board ship. Appropriate social security measures, seaboard condition of employment and living arrangements. It includes minimum age, ship owner's liability for sick and injured seamen or sickness insurance, medical care and sickness benefits, medical examination for seafarers, prevention of accidents to seafarers, accommodation of crews, food and catering for ship's crews, repatriation of seamen. Occupational accidents and diseases create a human and economic burden which constitutes a serious concern for the ILO. The ILO aims to build, implement, and continuously strengthen a preventative safety and health culture. Employees should ensure, so far as is reasonably practicable, that the working environment is safe and without risk to health. When necessary, they must also provide at no cost to the worker adequate protective clothing and equipment, the famous PPE, which was also mentioned by the previous speakers. Workers are entitled to be given appropriate training and familiarization. The Maritime Labour Convention, the MLC 2006, aims to ensure decent work for seafarers, no matter where ships sail and no matter which flag they fly, by reflecting the international agreement on the minimum requirements for working and living conditions for seafarers. In particular, MLC Article 4 relates to seafarers' employment and social rights and states. Every seafarer has the right to a safe and secure workplace that complies with safety standards. Every seafarer has a right to fair terms of employment. Every seafarer has a right to decent working and living conditions on board ship, accommodation, recreational facilities, food and catering. Every seafarer has the right to health protection, medical care, welfare measures, and other forms of social protection. All ships covered by the MLC 2006 are subject to inspection for all the requirements of the Convention. An MLC inspection can be divided into the physical items such as the seafarer accommodation and galley conditions, elements of decent work or human and operational issues, such as payment of wages, seafarer employment agreements, minimum age, medical certification, and hours of work or rest. Other areas of concern such as occupational safety and health involving physical aspects, protective equipment and construction, and operational practices on the ship. And for satisfactory MLC inspections to be completed, the inspector will need to employ document review, visual observations, general discussions, and interviews with seafarers in private. The STCW, seafarers employed or engaged in any ship with designated safety or pollution prevention duties in the operation of the ship, must be able to demonstrate the related competency at the place of duty. Such demonstration includes verification that operational requirements in respect of watchkeeping standards are met and that there is a proper response to emergency situations within the seafarer's level of competence. In order to be able to achieve the above, every seafarer should receive basic training or instruction in personal survival techniques, fire prevention and firefighting, elementary first aid, security awareness, personal safety, and social responsibilities. The OCIMF SIRE 2.0, the new headache for us dealing with tankers. Any identified observations to human element are categorized in factors that can influence the performance of people on board, called PIF, performance influencing factors. The previous speaker explained very well this PIF. This can relate to individual competence fatigue, job equipment design environment or organization work planning culture communication. These factors affect the way information is processed as well as the way decisions are made. In general, they are categorized into the following areas: human, task, technical system, and environment. Since the rollout of SIRE 2.0 on 2nd September 2024, OCIMF published the data collected until mid-January 2025. Most negative observations are processed are process-related, followed by human and hardware-related observations. 38% human, 38% process, 33 human, hardware, and photo. Most human observations are defect reporting, safety inspections, and familiarization with company procedures. The human-related observations assigned to the 10 categories of PIF in order for appearance. Custom and practice surrounding use of procedure, recognition of safety criticality of the task or associated steps, opportunity to learn or practice, and so many, which actually, because I have this clock here and makes me nervous, I cannot continue. So next time, please add, don't do it 12 minutes, okay? A unique feature of the SIRE 2.0 inspection regime, whereas in the previous SIRE vetting inspection process, but also in any other ship inspection regime, only negative observations were recorded. Now there is an option for the vetting inspector to record positive human observation, and this is actually one of the very, very good things of the SIRE 2.0, that the positive observations will also be awarded. A positive human observation characterized as the observed person exceeded normal expectations. There is also an option for the vetting inspector to record a neutral human observation. This can be characterized in two ways. The observed person was as expected. The observed person was largely as expected. For a negative human observation, the characterization is the observed person was not as expected. The human factors as per SIRE 2.0 refer to environmental, organizational, and job factor, as well as to human individual characteristics which influence behavior at work in any way which can affect health and safety. In other words, the term human factors is concerned with what people are being asked to do, the task and its characteristics, who is doing it, the individual and their competence, and where they are working at the organization and its attributes. Observation per inspection, until the mid of January 2025, the negative observations per inspection was 6.67, while the positive 0.18. Just to make a show off for my company, the negative observation per inspection is 2.66 versus 6.67, and for this we are very proud for the performance of our ships, for the performance of our crew, the majority of which are manned by Filipino. Give me 2 minutes, please. You give me one, okay. All right. Although the overall number of positive observations remains low, in comparison to the negative observations, it is expected this percentage to increase. This is a newly introduced practice for the vetting inspectors who up till now were used into focusing only on the non-conforming issues. RightShip inspections, we say very, very quick because Apo Beloka is waiting here to kill me. It's almost the same with the requirements of SIRE 2.0. They already start, and I believe that will continue as the SIRE 2.0. I'm going a little bit faster. On top of all above, no matter what the industry sets for the human element. It's you, most of the seafarers here, you, me, okay. I was a seafarer, and I'm still feeling like a seafarer. Working at sea exposes to you a number of factors that can push you toward various health issues. People often forget how mental and physical well-being are linked. You can only be as happy as you are healthy in body and mind. We all do a dangerous job. We work in the front line of an industry where safety is critical. Our own behavior affects our safety and the safety of everyone else around. We should aim to make things safe at our everyday tasks. We should make sure we always go home to our friends and family safe and sound. Thank you very much. I must wet my hat.